because I know a lot of people from different places are listening to us. You might be in the daytime where you are. It might be afternoon and it might be 8:15 or 8:12 p.m. just like it is here in Nigeria. My name is Alexandra Onyinyechi, and I'm a mother to 6 wonderful children. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be screaming now in this present condition of the world today. Yeah, I'm a mother to 6 wonderful children. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm what I call a mompreneur. I'm a lover of plants, fruits, and I'm carnivorous because I like meat. Those of them that know me are already nodding their head. I can see all the laugh. Wow, out of the very jovial part to the very busy part. I like to tell stories. I found Phytoscience about 6 years ago, and I want to tell you it is changing lives. It has changed my life. It is changing a lot of life. And I want to assure you tonight, you're about to get blown. Your mind is about to get blown. If you listen intently at what is going to be happening tonight, a lot of beautiful things will be happening, not just for you, but for everybody who can across you. Ladies and gentlemen, with this said, I will want to share my screen and I will want us to go with the flow this evening. Thank you. Okay, Sunday Adekoya, you said there is no audio quality at your end. Please, can anyone hear me? If you can hear me, can I see a thumbs up?
Loud and clear.
Reaction?
We can hear you loud and clear from here.
Okay. So someday you may need to activate your audio so you will hear us. You may need to activate your audio. Thank you, everyone.
When you say you water in the morning, I pray. Eh?
Good evening, everyone, again, and we are going to be taking a look at the words of WHO. Let's start from there. Let's start from there, then we will really go into everything in totality. So, WHO is one arm that a lot of people love to listen to. A lot of people want to know what WHO is saying today because wellness can never be overemphasized. And WHO, a short form of World Health Organization, has news, very hot news from inception. But from the year 2019, WHO has been at the forefront of making life easy for a lot of people. WHO is at the forefront of letting people know what is happening in the world today, what we need to do to help ourselves, what we need to do to prevent a lot of things, and so many other measures. So because of this, WHO also stated clearly, letting us know what it means to be healthy. They came up with this analysis And I bet you it's been a wonderful one. WHO has stated that when you mean to be in health, being in health encompasses a lot of things, or is comprised of a lot of things. Being in health does not mean one is free, just free from sickness, or one is free from infirmity, or you're not plagued by anything. That is not just being in health. Being in health must include the physical, the mental, and the social well-being. For anybody to state categorically that in health, all this have to be in place. You have to be in health physically, you have to be in health mentally, you have to be in health socially. So what are those things that need to be put in place? What are those things that will make you totally agree that you are in good health? How is your mental health? How is depression in and around you? How easily open are you to people around you, your social life? Now, talking about wellness, how healthy are you physically, health-wise? So because of this, we are going to be taking a look at some things. We are going to be taking a look at how we can really stay in health. How we can really stay in health. When someone is celebrating their birthday, it has become a norm for you to get prayers like, may you age gracefully, may you be in good health. So what does it really mean to age gracefully? I saw the birthday picture of a 7-year-old woman, or 40, because she does not look anything close to 50. And I learned she was celebrating her 70th birthday. Permit me to use the word. She's beautiful. She's beautiful in her body, in her structure. And I want to believe she's also healthy in her mental and her social life. It's something that has come to stay in the world today. Something that is helping a lot of people to stay healthy and youthful. Something that you can tell someone to take up. That thing is going back to nature, going back to the way we were made. And that thing that we were made from, whether we accept it or not, is called the stem cells. I remember when you tell some people that they need stem cells, they will cast a mind that they don't need stem cells. It's like you saying you boiled water and you made a cup of tea from your water. The tea will not deny that it came from water and then so many other things. So we are all made from stem cell from the conception analysis. We are all made from stem cell. So it's going back to we were made. I'm going to go biblical a little. Someone walked up to Jesus in the night and the person asked, how do I get born again? Do I go back into the womb of my mother to be birthed? And the answer is no. So how do we go back to get this stem? Do we need to go back to the womb of our mother, or we need to go back how conception started to get stem cell? No. The world has made it easier for us that we don't need to really go back to those kind of stem cells. But notwithstanding, those kinds of stem cells are still available. A lot of people are still trying to get those kind of stem cells. The embryonic stem cell, which was the conception story. A lot of people are getting embryonic stem cells to take care of their health. You may have heard somewhere, someone is traveling to a country for a surgery. Let me allow you to know today that most of those surgeries are not kidney transplants or things. Some of them, or almost all of them, are actually stem cells. Either stem cell insemination, procedures, surgeries, and all. So because we are made of stem cells and not drug, science has found a way to help human life with stem cells. So for the person who is listening to me, and you may be hearing the word stem cell for the first time tonight, stem cells are special cells called mother cells. The stem cells have amazing power to produce new cells that can transform into any tissue or organ in the body. Conception analysis started how the mother and the father knew themselves, incubating the mother. 4 days from there, the cell begins to divide, then multiply. And in 40 weeks, a baby is birthed. Now, within that 40 weeks, the cell was dividing and multiplying at the same time. While it multiplied, it created the cell for the eyes, the skin, the organs, everything. The hair on the head of the baby, the gum, and everything that made the baby whole. This is telling us that since it was a stem cell that created everything in the first place, it is only a stem cell that can go back into that person and fix in totality whatever could be wrong. So stem cell has the ability of treating over 200 life-threatening diseases. Now, looking at the level of cellular organization, like I told us about the conception story that started from the cell that became a stem cell when it was incubated. It began to divide, then multiply. I'm sure you'll be wondering at the body mass that stem cell does. Yes, it divides, then it multiplies. It forms the tissue, then the organ, then the system, and then the human that is birthed in 40 weeks. This is telling us that since it was the stem cell that's got the ability to start all this in 40 weeks, it is also the stem cell that can take care of cases like stroke, like traumatic brain injury, like learning defects, Alzheimer's, Parkinson, missing teeth. Yes, you can get your teeth back. A lot of people have been told that once you've changed your teeth from milk teeth to permanent teeth, you can't change them again. Remember, it is the stem cell that formed the tooth in the first place. I know after they have regenerated like 3 times, they might lose their ability to do so again. But what do you need to do? I'm going to teach us what we need to do so that we can get back everything that we have lost. Someone just reported to me some days ago about someone with sickle cell anemia that had a skin grafting. After the skin grafting, the skin was not healing. So many of us don't know that that's a serious case, because maybe we just have an injury, the clotting happens, and in 3 to 4 days, it it's covered up and we are okay. Some people don't have the leisure of that. When you hear about bone marrow transplantation or anything bone marrow, we are also talking about the stem cells. About spinal cord injury, some people feel that once there is a spinal cord injury, that the person is refined, or the person is to sit on the wheelchair for the end of their days. How about osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's diseases, multiple site cancer, diabetes? The last two I mentioned now plugs a lot of life every day on a daily basis. Cancers and diabetes, they are taking a lot of people. How about muscular dystrophy, myocardial infarction, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, deafness, blindness, baldness? For you men, that the barbers are now taking 50% because half of it has been taken care of by nature. You can actually get your groove back. You can really grow that hair. Yes, don't let anybody fool you, telling you the sign of being rich. I'm sure you know that does not count. It does not commiserate with the state of account in the bank. So you can really get those hair back on that scalp. Now, I'm going to tell us some facts about stem cell in case you are here tonight and everything we are saying, you're like, oh, it does not concern me. It is secluded to a particular sect, or this is just for women, this is for men, these are for children. No, the fact is this: everybody has stem cell. I told us about the conception story. Everybody has stem cell. Everybody uses stem cells every day, whether you like it or not. You cannot be sleeping and tell your heart to stop working. That when you wake up, you will resume, or your heart should resume work when you wake up. Is there anybody like that in this room? Please, if you are there, I want to see your message. Go to the chat room if you are the kind that when you're going to bed, you tell your heart, I want to switch off the light now. You switch off your job now. When I wake up in the morning, you can pick up from where you stopped. Is there anybody like that in the room tonight? So if you are not that person who can do that, it means everybody uses stem cells every day, with or without our consent, which means stem cell dies. Stem cells also diminish with age. But do you know stem cells diminish faster because of lifestyle and most of the environmental factors that we are exposed to? I was out today to do some chores, to do some errands. And I got to a particular road and I held my breath. I couldn't breathe very well because somebody was smoking something terrible in that area. And everybody that was walking past couldn't breathe for the time that we were on that space. So most of our life, or most of ourselves, get affected by the environment we find ourselves. A lot of people argue that they are 100% okay, and I tell them, you can have the monopoly of your house and dictate whatever happens there, but the single time you stretch your feet and you come out, you can't vouch for anything anymore. Because of what I have stated now, we need to deliberately nourish and rejuvenate our stem cells, whether we like it or not. Someone will say, yes, I take all the supplements in the world. Yes, I know my numbers. I take this, I take that, I mind what I eat. I don't drink anyhow. You don't have control over what your stem cells are exposed to as long as you are not in that your confined zone. And let me let you know today, from what I have explained to us about conception story, I want all of us to have this at the back of our mind. You are not formed by drugs. Let's take our mind to the women who conceive, but many of them, let's take a look at those ones that do not have a very good mental health that we see by the roadside in some places. Many of them are not exposed to antenatal care. They didn't get any visits to the doctors, but you see they give birth to so very healthy children. So I am saying this because a lot of people are of the school of thought that my supplements, my drugs, my food will take care of everything. Know it today. They can only help you nourish existing cells. They will not help you regenerate. So if you have anything that can help you grow your tooth out of those ones you are taking, please go to the chat room and send me a message. I want to know the name of that one you can use, maybe the food you can eat, and you grow back a tooth. All this said, there is a red marking at the foot of this picture. And the red marking is in red, just to lay emphasis. A lot of people will tell me it is only for those who are sick. Please, you do not have to be sick to regenerate new cells with stem cells. Rather, you regenerate new cells to prevent sickness. Do not think this is meant for only those who are sick. So we want to introduce to all of us tonight the revolutionary plant-based stem cell. When I was talking all the while, I've been making mention of conception story, the analysis of 40 weeks, and how a child is birthed. I also let us know that a lot of people travel to different countries to get stem cell inseminations, procedures, and surgeries. But these are not the surgically implanted stem cell. Ladies and gentlemen, for life to be easy for us, for this to be easily accessible to everyone, we are exposing to us tonight the plant-based stem cell from the apple species Utwilas petluba, which is a Swiss apple. Utwilas petluba, going with the botanical name Mollis domestica, a family of the apple species, but with very rare and wonderful components. The Utwilas petluba apple was a stone rejected by builders. Let me use the word, a stone rejected by builders that became the cornerstone. This is because this apple does not taste as sweet as the normal apple. It's actually a sour apple, but it proved itself to be greater than all the known sweet apples because of its regenerative capacity. This apple's ability to close itself. There is a wound. This apple does not oxidize. We are using in less than 5 minutes, the apple will change color. But the Utwilas petluba will remain fresh and crunchy even after 2 weeks. It has a very wonderful shelf life. The Utwilas petluba apple will help you to protect healthy cells. It will help you to repair damaged cells, to help you to regenerate dormant cells. Because of this, when all this wonderful thing was found out, Mibel Biochemistry, a company in Switzerland that belongs to the Dotwila Group, a company that boasts of about 86,000 staff strength, went through the latest technology called the liposomal phytoscience technology. Employing this technology, they extracted the stem cell of this apple to aid in multiplication of the apple stem cells. Now, when this was done, it was blown into the world for human consumption. They found out that 0.01%, please note that analysis, 0.01% concentration of the Swiss apple stem cell helps to regenerate over 80% stem cells in humans. Imagine 0.01% helping to regenerate up to 80% of the stem cells in humans. This is a technology found out by the company Mibel Biochemistry. Now, Mibel Biochemistry did not do this alone. They sought the partnership of another company. And the company they found, or a company that came together with them, is called Phytoscience. As the science of plants. Phytoscience is a company in Malaysia. We are going to talk about the story of the company Phytoscience as we go on. Now, in the picture you see is the MOU signing, that's Memorandum of Understanding, where Mibel Biochemistry gave in totality the exclusive ownership, the total ownership of the double and triple stem cell formulation. They gave the patent right to Phytoscience. They have formulated this. They see it is helping the world, but for it not to be as expensive as the stem cell people travel for, because people travel far and wide. And if I ask, if you care to know, the surgically implanted stem cell is really skyrocketing, because there was an analysis by MarketWatch. By 2024, the stem cell market would have risen to $467 billion. If you get that, please write it down. MarketWatch gave a projection by 2024, the stem cell market would have risen to $467 billion. But a lot of people do not have the ability or the wherewithal to go for those surgeries and inseminations and procedures. But with the finding, the latest finding of Mibel Biochemistry, which is the plant stem cell, and which is given in totality the same thing or even more of what the normal stem cells would do, because this is vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly, does not distort DNA, easily accessible, does not require surgery, does not have to have your doctor present. It's something that is accepted by everybody. Now, the beautiful thing about this plant stem cell is that it is breaking bonds, breaking barriers, going far and near. It bags a lot of awards, and we're going to see so many awards that this has claimed. This is 100% plant-based stem cell. It got the Asia Pacific Super L brand. It got so many certification and awards, and we're going to see so many of them. Now, the apple stem cell Luteolus pacluba was put together by so many other things, like the crystal tomato, the acai berry, Bondi grapes. Their stem cells were collected through the nanotechnology I explained earlier, and they are packed up in envelopes like this, envelopes that I have chosen to give the name Life in an Envelope. These envelopes are saving a lot of people's lives, changing people's stories, and helping a lot of people achieve what they never believed they could achieve health-wise. Now, the benefits of these are so much. The benefit of the crystal tomato alone is mind-blowing. Have you been told by anybody that the cancer cells cannot have any cure? Have you been told by anyone that you need to boost lycopene, that you need selenium, and you're wondering where you're going to get all of that? These are envelopes that are life-changing, envelopes where you can get all that and more. Envelopes that can help you regenerate your skin cells, that make you look as youthful as you want to. Envelope that will give you your natural skin tone and make you look so supple. Envelopes that you're going to use and it's going to age you beautifully, and people will be asking you if you are 10 years younger than your normal age. This is going to help in every cellular rejuvenation. It contains an anti-inflammation properties. It protects from the UV. It helps to speed up wound healing. It has anti-aging, like I said. And how do you consume them? The double stem cell and the crystal cell will help to solve so many cases, over 200. But you don't have to be on any operating table. You don't have to book yourself or fix yourself into anywhere to get all this done. All you simply need to do is open your beautiful mouth when you wake up in the morning, because this is best taken on an empty stomach, and I would say preferably first thing in the morning. The double stem cell and the crystal cells are sublingual therapy. When you open your mouth, you pour the contents of 1 sachet underneath your tongue. You close your mouth, you leave it there, don't discuss anything to anybody. Give it its time to permeate. When it's through permeating, it's going through your sublingual glands to your brain. When it gets to your brain, it is dividing through mitosis, and it is communing with your neurons, and everybody is getting to work. You go here, this place needs fixing. You don't need to tell the stem cells what they get to do, because they are undifferentiated in nature. They will find and fix whatever it is. I have chosen to call them the chameleon stem cells, because the chameleon picks the color that suits it immediately you get to an environment. So when you use Phytoscience plant stem cell underneath your tongue, just close your mouth and stay good. But 5 minutes after, I implore you to take about 50 cl water, and through the day, please sip water. When you take water, it helps the stem cell to go very well because it works better in an hydrated environment. The other products are the Snowfield Fort, Miracle Intense Essence, Zubar Kamar, you're writing on my screen. Actio Plus, H2O Moisturizer, IIQ Plus. These are wonderful products from Phytoscience. If you have a case of lactose intolerance, or you have any case of gut matter, or you have any case of indigestion, or you have a case the rights are not having their normal flow of blood as they should. The things the Snowfield Fort fixes. The snowflake fall will balance the sugar count for everyone whose sugar is reading and spiking high. It's going to take out toxins and heavy metals. Many of us don't know what heavy metals means. But if you have been exposed to a lot of fish from so many kind of waters that are laden with mercury, they are not free from heavy metals. So for us to take out those toxins, to free ourselves from different kind of liver matter, to save someone from hepatitis, all the numbers of hepatitis, all the alphabet of hepatitis, to save someone from sickle cell crisis, obesity, spiking sugar, unhealthy cholesterol, all of them have to be taken care of and properly by the snowfield forts. Now, the snowfield forts is not to be poured under the tongue, like someone mistakenly poured under the tongue and told me, Alex, I poured this under my tongue and I drank water, should I be jumping? Okay, the snowfield fort is not the sublingual. It is mixed in water. A sachet of the snowfield fort should be mixed up in 50 cl water and should be consumed gently within 30 minutes. The snowfield fort is put together by the Snow Mountain algae pure, a very wonderful algae, the chlorophyll of mulberry plants, wheatgrass, and so many other extracts that makes one beautiful. The next one is the Actioplus. I just got into the house today. I got banana, I got soursop, I got pawpaw, I got pineapple, I got walnut, I got the pear. And I was feeling, I got lemon. And I was feeling like, oh, I have fruit to last me for about 2 weeks now. I'm feeling so good. Now, if I am feeling so good for having less than 10 fruits in my house, I want to showcase to you something that can give you 18 fruits, 12 vegetables, and 9 spices put together. This is Actioplus, awesome for type 1, type 2 pre-diabetes, immune boosting, awesome for every convalescence matter, for anyone who is getting back from sickness, for anyone who wants to be free from sickness, anyone who wants to build a very good immune system, anyone who wants to balance their hormones. The Actioplus is also a water therapy product. It is not dropped under the tongue. Please, on no account should you drop the Actioplus underneath your tongue. It's your best option to recover and heal from every disease, especially diabetes. You can take 3 to 5 drops of the Actioplus in 4 ounces of water. That's about a quarter glass of water. Drop 4 and sip gently. But if you have any health issue or someone has a health problem that really needed to be looked into, you will need to drop about 10 of those drops, 10 drops in 4 ounces of water. You can do that 3 times daily. For anyone who suffers of the diabetes, you can do 10 drops 3 times daily. For any man who wants to stay healthy, now note this, as a man, no one needs to tell you from age 40 that you needed to do a lot of things about your prostate health. The Phytoscience Actual Plus contains something called a passage booming. Passage booming will help you to have a healthy prostate. We have the topically applied cell. And let me say this openly, loudly. When I talk about the topically applied cells, a lot of men tell me that, Alex, this is for ladies who are cosmetic inclined. Now, since I introduced the H2O moisturizer to my husband, he has changed it for his aftershave. If you are listening to me tonight and you are a man, do not use anything that is toxic for your skin after shaving, because the skin is exposed to a lot of things and you could get keloids by what goes there. You can get bumps. You can get a lot of skin reaction. Now, for anyone who will want a healthy home, who will want something as first aid, you will want to get the Miracle Intense Essence. As the name states, Miracle Intense. It is miraculous, it is intense. The Miracle Intense is your go-to for every skin-related matter, uneven or discoloration of the skin, psoriasis, eczema, keloids, skin tags, freckles. You know you can help yourself with freckles. Yes, a lot of Nigerians have freckles, but they don't know. You can help yourself from that freckle. You can help with scaly scalp. I know someone who has bleeding scalp. Once she uses a comb, the scalp begins to scale and it bursts open. You can spray the Miracle Intense Essence on it. If there's anyone who has the diabetic gangrene, you can let the person spray the Miracle Intense Essence on the surface of that gangrene. Some people, I know someone who had a cancer, and the part of the cancer, where the part of the body affected by cancer had been taken out. She uses the Miracle Intense and it helped her to heal very fast. People with wounds that are not healing, you can spray the Miracle Intense Essence. Now, the Miracle Intense Essence and the H2O moisturizer will help to reduce skin spots and wrinkles. They take care of fine lines. It gives us soothing skin. It helps you to hydrate your skin. It enhances skin vitality. It is anti-free radical. I always plead, ladies especially, the men are not free from this, because I've seen a lot of our men who are toeing the same footsteps. If you are a lady and you are feeling oppressed, or there is this inferiority complex, let me use the word inferiority complex, that you are the only one who is not having the skin tone that is in the world today, I know you know what I'm talking about. Someone has just offered you 1 liter of something to make you look like an Egyptian white. Someone will see your picture 10 years ago and they will not recognize you, but from the voice coming from you. And the one that kills me more is that asking for something to color their children, their innocent babies. Please, I beg you. I would rather you buy a very soft moisturizer or use any of these ones, or add the Miracle Intense Essence into that Vaseline that you are using. And I bet you when you come out, you will glow. We have the IIQ plus, and you know, Alex has been naughty with this IIQ because I was taking an analysis, and seriously, I tell you, this is everywhere now. I ask people, and I want a reaction now. I want anybody that has been affected to go to the chat room and leave me a message. If you have ever wanted or gone into your room or to the kitchen, maybe to take a glass of water, and you came back or you stood trying to remember why you went into that place the first time. You went to collect a belt in your room from your wardrobe, and instead you came out with a slippers, or instead of that, you came out thinking by the door, what did I come here for? What did I came here. Okay, I wanted the car key. No, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, it's my glasses. No, I don't need my glasses. Okay, my phone. What did I want to see your reaction in the chat room. I want somebody, if you're guilty of this, please go to the chat room. Oh, I came here. Okay, my belt. Because you realize that your knicker or your trouser just gave a leap, or it was going down. Please, I want to tell you, your brain is fatigued. Your brain is fatigued. We are losing the potency of our brain cells. And we are not helping ourselves. Just like right now, if you think you're not guilty, let me tell you that we are all guilty as charged. 10 years ago, there may be Zoom, but it is not as widely used as we are using it tonight. Tonight, I am in my house, in my office at home, speaking to a lot of people from different parts of the globe. Using a laptop, you are using a phone, the blue light is coming with all the radiation and everything that you can imagine. It is gradually affecting our mental health, whether we accept it or not. We go as far as giving our innocent children who are just coming into the world so many of these gadgets just to keep them calm. There are upgrades of these devices. You see one today, tomorrow they tell you it is no more this. There is an higher definition, and we rush to get them, and they emit the blue light, and we suck it in, sucking in free radicals. So the IIQ Plus is your go-to, your rescue, your hero without a red cape. It helps to promote and recall better memory. It helps because it contains a variety of vitamins and minerals, which is also beneficial to your eye health. It improves overall blood circulation around the eyes. It helps with memory loss. Mental decline may occur as we get older. Let's boost our brain. You want children who can have very sharp memories. Give them IIQ Plus. You have a mother who is frail in health. Give the mother IIQ Plus. You have someone who is plagued by Alzheimer. Give them IIQ Plus. Parkinson, stroke, Huntington's, Bell palsy, everything neurological, give them IIQ Plus. Now, I want to showcase to Ross that the products are highly and duly certified. Our products are duly certified. They are 100% natural. It is Halal certified. It has NAFDAC backing. It has the current 2022, not even this one you're seeing on my screen, the current 2022 USAFDA certification. Our products also have an MSIG insurance. This is not what you get when people give you the disclaimer, when you use this in 5 days, if it's not working, you get your money back. Phytoscience has placed it out that there is a $1 million liability or insurance liability. If you can clinically prove that the Phytoscience stem cell has cost you instead of what it should do for you. Remember, individual body metabolism is always at play. You could be faster, you could be slower, but definitely you're going to get what a Phytoscience stem cell tends to give you. Our product testimonies, please, I want to leave viewers' discretion. This might be uncomfortable, but I want to tell you, they are not doctored, they are real. They are not powdered. These are some of the testimonies. These are the gangrene. And I bet you know this leg should be amputated because that's what every doctor will tell you. Oh, that leg is far gone. It cannot heal. If we don't cut it, it's going to affect the whole body. It's going to make the body die and everybody. But it's healed in 2 months. And there is a back-to-back, week-to-week picture of how this healing process took place. So you don't think it's just the more you look, the less you see, abracadabra. No, there is a back-to-back picture. If you care to see, you can call on the person who's invited you for this presentation to send it to you. How about infertility? Can we solve the case of infertility? Yes. This person says, and I read, we went through many years of all the required medical procedures needed to have our own child, even several IVFs without getting results. We decided to try out the Phytoscience plant stem cell therapy, which lasted for 3 months. We are finally blessed with twin baby boys. Thank you, Phytoscience. These and many more are the means of getting Phytoscience stem cell products. And when you get them, these and many more are what is going to do for you. Don't be scared. If you are not in the class of looking for children, I told you the stem cells are chameleon cells. Has it happened to you recently? Like maybe you just think of something and you type voila. Voila, Facebook is showing it to you. Whatever it is you have in your mind, as long as you take the Phytoscience stem cell, voila, it's going to fix whatever it is you have. How do I get this? This is a wonderful buffet. I'm going to teach another thing. We have just spoken about health. This is a buffet that you can do as you like, either for the health alone or for the wealth. Now, I'm going to teach us something. Please sit back and relax. You're about to get your mind blown. Have you gone to a pharmacy to get something, a medication for yourself because you have an issue? Yes, your transaction ends there. But I want to tell you, transaction in Phytoscience does not end there. This opens you to another beautiful thing where you can earn a lot of income. Let's take a look at what happens here. Someone will say, okay, Alex has said a lot about this. How do I get there? There's a promo running now. Please, if you are interested, let's fix the promo. There are 2 promos here. I'm going to explain the promos for us. One of them is the silver promo. The silver promo going for $83,850 will give you 3 packs of double stem cells. The normal silver is at $116,100. This will give you 4 double stem cells, 1 snowfield fort, 1 crystal cell for the normal silver. Then the second promo is a very beautiful one, if you ask me. There's a package called the gold. The gold is coming at $558,570. and you're going to get 26 double stem cell and 4 snowfield forts. Or you can get 22 double stem cell, 4 crystal cell, 4 snowfield forts. And this is the promo. You get automatically upgraded to the platinum platform. When I discuss or explain everything, you will see why this is a juicy offer that you need to run with. Please write this down somewhere while we go to the next one. If you want to come on board with the platinum, you're going to need 1,380,600. With this, you're going to get 20 double stem cell, 30 double stem cell, 20 crystal cell, 6 snowfield forts, and 2 actual plus. When you get this one, you are a platinum for life. How do you come on board? Like someone sent a message in the chat room. After you come on board, after you get started, you pick up a registration form from whoever it is that has referred you to this meeting. Fill the necessary detail. Choose the package you want and make your payment. I want to advise you, don't be scared. Anybody you're dealing with at Phytoscience is very, very genuine. So don't say, oh, I don't want to give them my details. No, for security reasons, I should not expose my date of birth. No, you are in safe hands. Be free. Trust the person. You are in for a mind-blowing section, because by the time it begins to unfold, you will marvel. Now, follow up to confirm that you have been registered. And I want to let you know, immediately your registration gets done, Phytoscience is going to eat you a meal in your box. So you just immediately, your registration is completed, go online, find your email, and you have a message from Phytoscience that will tell you how to continue from there. The 5th one is going to take us to our next class. The 5th one says, invite your friends and start earning. Invite your friends and start earning. You make money by simply sharing Phytoscience opportunity with others. It is letting us know that sharing is caring, sharing is earning. How do you share this information? Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people will say, how will I be able to trust what they've said? How do I earn that money? How does it come? How will they know I'm the one that did it? Will I have to go and tell them I'm the one that brought ABC? How will they trace it to me? I want you to sit back and learn firsthand how everything is going to be traced back to you. So this is welcoming you again to the Phytoscience opportunity. We have spoken about breaking ill health. We are going to talk about breaking poverty. We've listened to how we can take charge of our health. Now, a lot of people have lost their jobs. We hear each day the airlines are closing up, these offices are closing up. A friend was lamenting seriously that she had to hold on to a job despite that it was not comfortable anymore. The salaries were slashed into 2, and surprisingly, nobody wanted to leave. Everybody had to adjust to the slashing salary. We all know what is happening globally. It may not be just your own country of abode. Take a look or listen to the news if you may. I don't like listening to news anymore because it brings in sad stories. So if you are the type that listens to news, you will see the numbers on a daily basis. A lot of people are losing their jobs. A lot of people don't even know where to go from where they are. A lot of people are dying of depression. I happened to stumble into a video on Facebook 4 days ago, and I don't think that memory has left me. A young man who came to openly plead with everybody to forgive him for what he was about to do, and he took his own life because he couldn't just bear it anymore. A lot of people are depressed. They don't know who to talk to because the bills are coming in every day. How do we help? Many of us have been told to go to school, get good grades, get a good job, and we pass that on to our children. A lot of us are so used to working 24 hours. I hear some people hold 3 jobs just to meet up with life expectancy. But many of us have been working day in, day out because we do we earn what we call the linear income. Linear income is what you earn that commensurates with your efforts. But the day your effort stops, the money you get paid stops. We want to let you know something called the residual income. Residual income, I have given a name, a communal income. The income that comes with the air, the breeze from different parts of the globe, where you do not even know who has done what. But because all of you have agreed to come together to achieve 24 hours in 1 hour, it's about working smart. You work, then you get paid, and the process can repeat itself. And it allows you to get paid over and over and over again. It is when you put a lot of things together. The beginning might be tasking. If you have ever listened or read the story of the parable of the pipeline about Pablo and his friend, you will know what I mean. So if you want to know what this is about, go read up the story of the parable of the pipeline to really know what residual income is. Now, John D. Rockefeller, I read about his story one day and I was marveled at how he became a billionaire at a very tender age. Now, will you listen to a billionaire give you a tip on earning? Yes, I would. John D. Rockefeller said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own efforts. That means you can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. Richard Branson also said, if someone should offer an amazing opportunity and you are not sure you can do it, or you don't even understand what it is about, first of all, say yes. I know someone will laugh at me. The universe works in conformity with your body language, with everything that you portray or you emit into the universe. It's an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it. Please say yes and learn how to do it later. That is the word of Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Groups. Now we are offering you the opportunity of living a healthier and wealthier life with Phytoscience. I'm quickly going to showcase to us what Phytoscience is all about. At the beginning, I said Mibel Biochemistry signed an MOU with Phytoscience. Many of us may not know who Phytoscience is. Now, this is Phytoscience team. The Phytoscience team was put together by the late founder. I so cherish this late founder because he caught the vision of Phytoscience and he went to work immediately. Here is telling us to stop procrastinating. Here is telling us to stop shifting to the next day what we can do this minute. Maybe he had a mind that, oh, this is hot, I need to get it into the world. And it didn't stay long. It did it, fine, but it didn't stay long. You may be listening to this tonight and you'll say, okay, by end of September, I think I'll be okay, or by middle October. Why not touch the plow and move with it? Porshri Elantan is the co-founder, the beautiful wife, who is moving the empire forward, and the young CEO, Datukwi, a very vibrant young man. Now, Phytoscience is going to be celebrating the 10th year come September, and the actual party is in October. So anyone who wants to come to Malaysia, can I see your hands up? Yes, it's going to be a beautiful celebration, 10th anniversary of Phytoscience this year. Phytoscience was first established in Desa Petalin in Malaysia in September 2012. It is located currently in 51 countries. It has over 2 million distributors across the globe. Phytoscience is a cash-rich, debt-free company that generates an average of $15 million on a monthly basis. It has created over 100 millionaires. Phytoscience Wisma building in Bandarbangi is worth more than $4.5 million. Now, Phytoscience has made extraordinary being out of just ordinary people. Michael Olalere Olusheye is a Nigerian who told me his story, and I marveled at the change that Phytoscience has caused in his life. A mother patient is one dogged human that God specially used to speak to me also. This woman had to sell her wedding ring to pick up a package to run with this business. And today she's the pride of our home. She's a shining mother. She's a pleasant wife, a value-added wife. She's the first Black female Black diamond in Africa. Now, this is Mr. Kingsley Anosike Emeka, who got a cat for free. I mean, FOC. We are coming on board Phytoscience. A lot of beautiful things are open for you. You're going to get healthy, you're going to get wealthy, and you're going to travel. This is the Dubai trip. The Dubai trip, when Phytoscience offers you a trip, they don't lock you in any hotel room or in any cousin's house and you go and snap in front of the malls and you come back home. No. Phytoscience gives you a tour. And we all know that touring is more expensive than the actual travel. This is the South Korea trip and this is Malaysia trip. And we have something called the diamond lifestyle. If you come on board the Phytoscience business and you hit the rank of the diamond, you are on a different pedestal. I tell you, life becomes more interesting. Yes, the diamonds are uniquely treated, and we have the Diamonds Awards. As long as you hit the rank of the diamonds, you get so many beautiful things. Now, people here holding these flags are all having different colors of diamonds. You got a white diamond, the blue diamond, the black diamond, the crown diamonds. You have different shades of diamonds here. Then we also have the diamond retreats, where the diamonds are really beautifully taken care of. And this happens almost at the end of the year. At 2020, the diamonds were treated to beautiful, free, expense paid everything at the prestigious Radisson Blue and Sheraton Hotel. And 2021 found the diamond at the Marriott Hotel. Beautiful hotel. And our spouses are not left out at the couples hangout, because if they don't allow us to go, if they don't allow us to do these businesses, maybe, but because they gave us a free go on ahead, go, explore, succeed. They gotta thank you. All expense paid nights at the hotel, Marriott, and a beautiful one at a dinner at the Chinese restaurant. Now, apart from the wellness, I told us that the Phytoscience is a beautiful buffet where you can earn and you can stay healthy. Like I was saying, residual income. Let's teach you how residual income counts. Phytoscience got the 5 top direct selling compensation plan. While COVID was going on, a lot of people were losing their jobs. Do you know people at Phytoscience were making 6 and 7 figures monthly? Yes, while everybody was locked in at home and there was no job, people don't even know where to go from where they are. Phytoscience stem cell business owners were making 6 and 7 figures monthly. Now, the compensation of Phytoscience, the compensation plan, will help you to get residual income, to give you financial freedom. You'll be your own boss. It will give you time freedom. You travel for free. Some people have financial freedom, but they don't have time freedom. Some people have time freedom, but they don't have financial freedom. But at Phytoscience, you're going to get all of them. At Phytoscience, you have 11 beautiful ways to earn. 11 beautiful ways. If you are a business person who goes and buys and sells, maybe all you get is your retail profit. And out of that retail profit, you need to do a lot of things. If you fuel generator for your business transaction, it's out of that retail profit you're going to fuel that generator. If you have to pay your sales reps, that is where you're going to pay from. If you have to pay your shop rent, that is where you're going to pay from. But at Phytoscience, you earn in 11 beautiful ways. Let's take a look at all those ways of earning. But for the sake of time, we're going to be taking about 3 to 4 of them. So please listen attentively. I was saying something that there are different packages, the silver, the gold, and the platinum. Your package is going to determine your means or your way of earning. So at the end of this analysis, I'm sure you're going to want to go back to, okay, how much does it take to be on board this platform? How does it come to this? How do I get this? Now, if you are a silver, after listening to this, the person who has invited you, and you say, okay, Alex spoke about this, Alex said this and that. Can I be a silver? You know you're a silver, so let me just do the one that you did. You decided to come on board as a silver. Or you are a silver and you bring in someone who also decides to be a silver. Signing that person up immediately, listen to me and note these words. I am being emphatic about this word. Immediately, right there, real time. Immediately you hit the submit button, you earn right there, not 10 days later, not the first day of next week, not the 5th day of next week, not the 45th day of next month. No, you earn instantly, real-time income. If you are a silver and you're bringing someone who is coming in as a silver, you earn $32.85 instantly. In Naira, it will be 19,381 Naira. If you are a silver and you bring in someone who is coming on board as a gold, instantly you earn $88, which is 51,920, and I bet you this is somebody's salary in a month. Some people don't even earn up to this. If you are a silver and you bring someone who is coming on board as a platinum, you earn $135 instantly. You're seeing that from the packages, there is a difference. 135 will be 79,650. Remember, Phytoscience direct bonus goes from 13.5 to 45%. If you are a gold and you bring someone who is a silver, you still earn 19,381. But if you are a gold and you bring in someone who is willing to be a gold just like you, you earn $177.75, which is 104,873 naira. A gold who brings a platinum earns $225, which is 132,750 in naira. Note this. This is some people's salary in 3 months. You're earning it instantly. Imagine if you bring in 10 platinum in 1 month and you're earning 225 from each of them. If you are a platinum, you come on board after this presentation as a platinum and you sign up someone also who is a silver, you still earn 32.85. You bring in someone who is coming in as a gold, you earn 177.75. But if you bring in someone who is a platinum just like you earn $450. That is 265,500. Are you seeing the difference? That's the levels. Yes, the levels. Okay, that being said about the direct bonus, note that is just one of the earnings, but in 3 categories according to the package that you come in and the package the person you're bringing in is coming in. There's something called a matching direct sponsor bonus. This is going to give you another earning, not that one. We told you you are earning in 11 ways, so be prepared. This is coming as an avalanche, so be prepared. It's going to make you earn from your level 1 to your 10th level. That is residual income. Your salary is just the basic and whatever it is that is put together as your salary. The work the colleague in your cubicle did together with you that you solve or you rack your brain to solve a matter and submit it to the board. You don't get paid for that effort. You get paid your remuneration for your whatever it is that is in your package in your office. But here you earn matching direct, you earn direct bonus. Now let's take a look at you there. You bring in thermos. For bringing in thermos who comes in as a platinum like you earn $450. Now you have just cooled Thomas to go and do the same. Thomas brings in Peter and Paul. He earns 900 from the activity of Peter and Paul because they came in as platinum too. You who have brought Thomas will earn 7% of whatever Thomas has earned. Note this, from just Peter and Paul, Thomas has earned over $500,000 naira. Maybe he did that in 1 day. This is some people's 10-month salary. Because Thomas has earned $900, you are earning 7%, which is $63. Now imagine if you have like 10 Thomases in your team and each of them is earning $900 for each of the transactions they did. You have told Thomas to go and to do the same thing like Thomas did. You know what happened? Thomas will earn 7%. You will earn 2%. When those ones are schooled, Peter and Paul earn 7%. Thomas earned 2%, you earn 2%, and it continues 10 level deep. There is something called the key-in bonus, and it is 3% of whatever package that the registration happened. But the key-in bonus is restricted to only platinum because it is only the platinum platform that has a space or a column where registration can be processed. A silver can sign up anybody, but cannot impute the data by themselves. Neither can a gold. So if a platinum is around, you take your sign-ups to them to help you put it in for you. Don't get twisted. Anybody can register anybody, but just that you cannot put in the data by yourself. A platinum had to do it for you. So if the key-in is for a silver, just 7 things: your name, your username, date of birth, email address, ID card number, and all. Just that. Once that is done within 3 to 5 minutes, the key-in process is done. And the platinum earned $2.19 for doing that. If the sign-up was for a gold, the platinum earns 11.85. And if it's for a platinum, they earn $30. There is the backbone of Phytoscience business, which I call the pairing bonus. Now, the pairing bonus is like a lifeline, a life wire. This is the main residual income, the earning that comes when you are finished working. The earning that, remember, this is not the direct matching bonus. This is not a direct bonus. This is not a key-in bonus. This is the pairing bonus. Whenever there is an activity either made by you or anybody in your team, your genealogy, as long as there is a placement in your business, you earn for that. Whether done by you or a spillover by your upline or your downline did something and it pairs. If you are a silver and you sign up a silver to your left and to your right, or if you are a silver and someone did something to your left and to your right, which is a silver activity, there is a pairing point called 73 that will be attached to each of that registration. And each 73 is a unit for calculating the pairing. And each unit begets $14.6. So when there is an activity of a silver to the left and a silver to the right, it begets for you $14.6. Now you will teach anybody who is coming into your team, your genealogy. If it's the silver, go and beget silvers also, or go and beget whatever you wish. Once that is done, there is a 14.6 to them on your right, a 14.6 to them on your left. And to you, there is a 14.6 in 2 places. Would you rather not coach your team? You will, because you know whatever is coming to them is getting to you. If this is a gold sign up and the gold activity is happening, there is a gold to the left, a gold to the right. It's coming with a pairing point called 395. And since 73 is the mode of calculation, 395 will get 5.4 pairing. That is 14.6 in multiples of 5.4. That is 79, another added income, $79. This can happen in how many times a day in your genealogy? Now, if G1 comes in with their own sign-ups to the left and to the right, they earn $79. If G2 does that to the left, to the right of their business, they earn $79, and it eats you twice 70. Or platinum. Platinum comes with a 1,000 pairing, and calculating with the unit of 73, if you're a fast mathematician, you will get 13 pairing points. Now, these 13 pairing points will breed $200. Anytime there is a 1,000 pairing for you, you get $200. It might not be from your direct effort. This is why we are teaching residual income. Please meet the person who's invited you to be explicit. Because of time, this Alex girl is becoming very fast. I did not capture everything that girl was saying. She was just too fast. Tell the person who's invited you that there is this juicy thing she was explaining to break it down to the barest for you. Now, a platinum will earn $200 when an activity happens to their left and right. Now, as you who is the coach who is grooming a team, it will eat you twice. Let's take a look at a 10-month projection. This 10-month projection is strictly for the last way of earning, which is the pairing. No, it's not the last, no. I meant the last one I just explained, which is the pairing point, pairing bonus. If you take a look at what can happen in your team in 10 months with the power to, and each of us goes with our 2, if it's even as lazy as doing 2 every month. At the end of 10 months, a silver from just the pairing, not registration package, not anything, from just the pairing, a silver would have earned over 8 million naira. A gold would have earned 47,682,030 naira. A platinum would have earned 120,714,000. It's looking and sounding so wonderful. Now there is the silver promo. Everybody has heard that the juicy place is the platinum. The silver promo, which I did not announce at the beginning, is if you want to be a platinum and you don't have the price of what it takes to be a platinum, because Alex said you need this XYZ amount of money to be a platinum, but I am a silver. If within 90 days, 60 days, let's say, if within 60 days you can get 3 silver to your left, 3 silver to your right, automatically you become a gold. And you see that the earning of a gold supersedes that of a silver. Now, please teach the people in your team, people who are coming, teach them to do the same. Those silver you sign up, tell them to do the same. If they do the same, if 2 of them does the same, you become a platinum. And if they teach their team to do the same, they become a platinum. You have generations of platinum from the silver. Now, I told you Mr. Kingsley earned a brand new car. You can get that also from the Asia Take Me Home car promo going on. Please get back to the person who's invited you to explain this further. Now, when I was talking about the diamonds, I said there are different colors of diamonds. We have the different colors of diamond. Now, this is the story. At Phytoscience, we work with communal effort. Everybody puts in a little effort to achieve great milestone. If you have earned $3,000, collective effort, not just only you, not you going to the bank to collect a loan. No. From the effort that you have taught, you can see, I say, carry your team along, teach them to do the same thing. From that, even if it is one day you did that and you earned $3,000, you are a star 1. The day you eat $7,000, you are a star 2. Star 3 will mean you have earned $15,000. And a diamond is someone who has earned $30,000. A blue diamond has earned $50,000. A black diamond has earned $100,000. A crown diamond has earned $300,000. A crown ambassador has earned $500,000. And a crown president, $1 million. Are these doable? Is it plausible? Yes, and I'm going to show to you a lot of people who have achieved those milestones. If you are a diamond, another way of earning is added to your earning. If you're a diamond and you can eat 3,000 on a monthly basis, you earn $3,000, you are qualified to share in the company's profits. You don't own the company and you are a shareholder. A diamond will have the max of 2 units. That's the 3% of the total profit. If you earn 3,000, you're qualified for 1 unit. So go ahead and earn 6,000, you have 2 units. A blue diamond has a max of 3 units. A black diamond, 4 units. You can share in the company's 4 units of the share. A crown diamond is 6 units. A crown ambassador, 8 units. And a crown president, 20 units. There is a challenge going on right now also. For the sake of those who want to be part of it, please kindly get to the person who's invited you to explain this to Ross. Now, I said a lot of people have achieved this, and many people may think it is just something on paper. We have Mr. Bismarck Boateng Osafo, who is a Crown Ambassador. He's a Ghanaian, one of our MDs. We have Dato Zaza Razali. What a man can do, a woman can do better. Dato Ziza Razali is a crown president, and you just heard who a crown president is. I hope you remember. Now, Mr. Jide Olaoke is a crown ambassador. He's also one of our MDs. Wonderful people. Mr. Michael Olalere is a black diamond. Patience Emuove, my own mama, is also a black diamond. And this is Alexandra Onyinyechi Igbori, my humble self. I'm a blue diamond. Oladinro Omolara, she's a blue diamond. And we have lots and lots of diamond in the house. We have Mr. Henry Okocha, who is a blue diamond, and sorry, permit me, Mr. Ogundokun Olatunde Olarotimi has just changed rank. He's no more a diamond, but a blue diamond. We have Olanrewaju Mary Oluyinka, she's a diamond. Mary Tinuoye, my own daughter, in whom I am well pleased, she's a diamond. You can see the generation. My mother is black, I am blue, my daughter is diamond. Wouldn't you rather join us? Mr. Razak Olawale John is a blue diamond. Sorry, sir, this is my old slide. He's no more a diamond, but a blue diamond. Let me say, Faith Obiefuna Chidima is a youth who refused to tender her resume to any company. She decided to take her own fate into her hands, and she's a diamond in Phytoscience. Mr. Victor Ejiro Rene Emove, the wonderful husband to my own mama, who left banking job. He sacked as boss, is a branch head of a bank, and decided to run with Phytoscience. He's our wonderful host for tonight. He's a diamond. And we have Oluwashina Ebere, she's a diamond, a dogged lady. And we have Obeahon Mary Teresa, she's a diamond. Chidozie Ejiofor Benedict is a diamond, and Professor Babatunde Adeloye, my own grandson, in whom I am well pleased, is a current HOD of Physics Department, University of Lagos. In case you think that this is meant for people who don't have a job, or this is meant for people who are not highly schooled, this is a professor, and he is a diamond in Phytoscience. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a very big thank you to you. This is the wrap-up of my presentation tonight. Thank you so very much for being a wonderful audience. I've just shown it to Ross that it is doable. You can earn it. You can really come on board. You can be that person. You can really open a lot of things to a lot of people in the world today. You can be that so-called. You can be that help the world is waiting for. Don't listen to this and put it away, or listen to it and say, no, it's not meant for me. Don't listen to this and say, oh, it's one of those things I hear everywhere. Is it not the same thing as XYZ? No, this is the revolution. ladies and gentlemen. This is not the norm. This is the abnormal way. Yes, this is the revolution of plant stem cell, the only thing that is being certified to take care of your pockets and to take care of your health. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is still Alexandra Onyinyechi Igbori, and I want to give this reign back to Mr. Victor Emove. Thank you, everyone. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much, Alex. I want us to please give her a thumbs up. Reactions, please. Reactions. I really want to appreciate your efforts. I know you went out this morning and did some work and came back, and you were rushing again to present this evening. And you have 5 children. I mean, it's enough. Please, I want you guys to give her a round of applause by just your reactions, please. Let's compliment her. She's done very well this evening. This is a stretch of about close to almost half an hour or then about. It's been very, very informative and exciting. I know that a lot of persons probably would have a lot of questions to ask. For those that are invited guests for the very first time, although we will not be able to treat all questions if they come, but it's very important that you reach out to the person that invited you so that they can dilate more on the things that you probably are not aware of. But I will give room for maybe just one question or two, maybe one question or two. If you want to ask a question, just raise your hand. I can see Catherine Babatuyi. Okay, you can go ahead and ask your question. Please tell us who invited you first. This is Catherine. Let me unmute you. Or your hands is not up for a question. If your hands are not up for a question, maybe you can put it down because I was thinking for questions that you want to ask. So if anybody has any question, just one, to be great time to please ask. Like I said earlier on, it's important that all that she has said, probably you have more questions, you need to find out more details about the whole thing. Please reach out to the person that invited you so they can explain more. And please don't waste time on it. The more time that you delay on it, let me use the words, the more the devil take advantage and begin to tell you things that probably are not true. There are a couple of people here in this meeting tonight that when they were told about this opportunity, they thought it was just like the others. They decided not to join us or even take it seriously. You can't blame them anyway because of there's so many things that are around. But I got to a point, took like a year, 2 years. When they got involved, they were shocked to the brim. They were surprised and they were very angry they didn't join on time. So nobody has the right to force anybody to be part of us. But we're only using this opportunity to make you see that when you join us, a lot of things will be your own. It's not going to be an easy ride all through. Nothing that is good comes easy. But I want to assure you, by the grace of God, if you do what you're supposed to do, hello, can you mute your mic? Adaje, thank you. If you do what you ought to do, you're hungry, you're coachable, you want to reach out, I'm sure you'll get what you want. Let me take this opportunity to, let me see. I'm going to ask someone to speak for just 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Let me take. Sonia, great. Just speak to us for 1 minute. Encourage those people that are here. 1 minute, please. Sonia, are you there? Hello? It's like she can't mute herself.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. 1 minute.
Thanks for calling. An amazing presentation by Slexia the learner. I want to encourage us who are just coming here for the first time today. It might seem very vague to you, but trust me, as you keep learning, as you keep hearing about it every day, it becomes part of you and it starts making the difference. I was once like you, and today it's a different ball game altogether. And for us that are members, keep doing more of what you've been doing and you'll see yourself excelling. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Alex. That's said Alex. Tonia, that's very short. Alex, Tonia is actually calling from Asaba. And I think I must apologize. She's not just Tonia, she's Dr. Tonia now. Let me know for that. She has actually bagged that, that degree. Let me also give room for one more person, a male to ask to speak to us. I know Professor Adelio has spoken a lot. I don't want to